Hunter wasn't getting some unheard of punishment. He was just not getting lenient punishment. And that happens all the time. Not all judgments are the same, even for the same crime. The punishment is up to the judges. That is how the US legal system works. So why should President Joe Biden complain? Especially if he believes that the system is fair. The truth is, Biden did not want his son to suffer, so he gave him an out. And not just for the two crimes I mentioned. This pardon is for, and I'm quoting, offenses against the United States which he has committed or may have committed or taken part in during the period from January 1st, 2014 through December 1st, 2024. Well, this is a sweeping pardon. It includes other crimes Hunter may have committed but hasn't been charged with yet. It basically gives Hunter Biden immunity from any and all wrongdoing over a period of 10 years. It doesn't matter what he did, he cannot be prosecuted, and this is final. A president's pardon cannot be undone, not by a different president or anyone else, not by a court. This is a step too far. How can you grant blanket immunity like that? It is frankly ridiculous. But sadly, it is possible in the US. The US president does hold sweeping powers like this. And multiple American presidents have exercised such powers in the past. Former President Bill Clinton pardoned his half-brother Roger for drug-related offenses. Donald Trump pardoned a host of people during his last term, including Charles Kushner, Jared Kushner's father, Ivanka Trump's father-in-law. Trump also pardoned Charles Kushner for tax evasion. And now Trump has tapped the same man, Charles Kushner, to become the next US ambassador to France. It seems anything goes in the US. American presidents are happy to abuse the justice system to keep their relatives and friends out of jail. Trump reacted to the news of Hunter's pardon with this post. He called it a miscarriage of justice. But he also hinted that he would pardon his supporters, the people who were part of the January 6th Capitol riots. Trump called them hostages. So don't be surprised if he pardons them as soon as he can. And after Biden's latest move, why wouldn't he? What is stopping Donald Trump? Biden and the Democrats always claimed that they held the moral high ground, that they were better than Trump and his Republicans. But by pardoning Hunter, President Joe Biden has shattered that holier-than-thou image and exposed the deep rot within the American justice system. Speaking of rot, let's turn to Bangladesh. Hindus in the country are facing rising attacks. Last week, 3 temples were vandalized. An angry mob targeted and damaged their premises. Meanwhile, 2 priests were arrested by the police. The situation worsened further. More than 60 ISKCON monks were stopped from leaving Bangladesh. They reportedly felt unsafe and wanted to come home to India. The monks had valid Indian visas for entry, but the Bangladeshi border force denied them passage. These monks are affiliated to ISKCON, the same temple trust that is at the center of a growing controversy. Last week, the arrest of a former ISKCON priest heightened tensions. And now, with Hindus being targeted again, India-Bangladesh ties are being tested. Here's a report.
It's a difficult time to be a Hindu in Bangladesh. The community has faced repeated attacks. Just last week, 3 temples were vandalized by an angry mob. Bricks were hurled and the premises were damaged. What sparked this violence?